A beautiful look at the Mile High City, Denver, Colorado. Today, the Colorado Avalanche return to the home ice for just a one-game homestand. Into town, the division rival Chicago Blackhawks, as the Avs look to gain points and get back into a wild card spot. The Blackhawks are playing for their lives. Picked up by Kerfoot in the corner. Hawks take a look at him, but up top finds Barrie. Avs now set up. McKinnon near side. Into the circle. Quick shot. Saved by Crawford. Rebound into the corner. Kerfoot tried to send it through. Could not do it. Hit Dahlstrom in the leg. Now it's pinned along the half boards in the far side. Swung to the near side. McKinnon's all alone. Shoots off the side of the net. Crawford came way out of his crease to cut down the angle.
Had nobody around him and took his time on the wrister. That feels good to me.
Yeah, me too. Here's to break it. Through the bottom of the circle. To the near side. Kane walks in. Got cut off. Works it to the slot. Near side shot. Wide of the net by Strome. Perfectly played by the Blackhawks, and the Avs catch a bit of a break. Grubauer also made a nice push. Headman pass. Kerfoot trying to work it through Dahlstrom. He does. Kerfoot heels. Lost the handle as he got ridden off. Fire the head for Kane. He'll work it in. Wrist shot wide of the net. Ridden off. Two Hawks got on it. Up the boards it comes and out. Back to the Avalanche zone. Strome will chase. Graves staring at him. Quick centering pass and a shot. Saved by Grubauer. And a break. Since at least the Eisenhower administration. Avs trying to clear, and they do. It's fired ahead. McKinnon is in, and he shoots, and it went off of Crawford and wide. Moves it back down deep. Quick centering pass back in. Shot saved by Grubauer. Comes to Kane. Avs on him. It's Girard. Pokes it free. Avs trying to get to it. Cannot. Back to Kane. Gives it off far side. Gustafsson with a shot. Hit the crossbar. Bring it off the iron. Keith throws it down deep. Grubauer will paddle it aside. Tyson Barrie hit Compher right in the chest. Picked up by Kane. Watch out. He'll turn and shoot. Saved by Grubauer. Avs fight for it, and they come up with it. Banged up and out. The smart play by Soderberg. And we have come to the end of a crazy, exciting back and forth, but scoreless 20 minutes of hockey. Rolls along the top of the boards to Brassard. He'll bump it for Calvert now. Matt Calvert by himself behind the net. Sends it out front and it missed. Comes up top. Girard's got it. Now to Jost with a shot. Saved by Crawford. To break it, pocket pick. Jost looking. Quick shot over the top of the net by JT. Up top, here's Nemeth again. There's a shot. Score! JT Compher! The Illinois native with the redirect. And the Avs have taken a 1-0 lead. He just got a little piece of it to deflect it over Crawford's head. For JT, his 16th goal of the season, and the Avs strike pay dirt first.
Just a quick snapshot. Compher, who has really played well against the Blackhawks. That's his fourth against them, including the game winner last game against the Blackhawks in Chicago.
Centering pass deflected away by Sakura. Nice job there, and it's a foot race back to the Avs zone. Had a chance to go to practice yesterday and talk to. Turnover, down low, Sakura, poke check shot, score! Zadorov turned it over, whacks his stick on the post, and breaks it in half, and the Blackhawks had to even things up at 1 goal apiece. Grubauer made the first save, but couldn't make the second.
Patrick Kane just broke his tail to come all the way down the ice. They saw it wasn't going to be icing. He easily could have floated down. Instead, he put some pressure on Zadorov. Zadorov, the quick turnover, and the Chicago Blackhawks quickly make this 1-1.
Yeah, it's amazing. Slid off. Gustafsson has to peel away. Straight up top, it's Keith. Fakes it, finds Kane. Cross-ice pass, and Gustafsson partially fans on it.
And then Gustafsson that just gets that shot. He is so dangerous because he's really starting to read and understand what's going on.
Peels up, couldn't find Barrie. Good play by Saad defensively. Rips it ahead for Cahoon into the Avalanche zone. Cahoon finding space and shoots. Saved by Grubauer with the blocker. Penalty coming up on Chicago again. Should be a double minor. High sticking call on Cap for the Avs with a 5-on-3 opportunity here. Net was wide open. McKinnon fakes the shot. Now shoots. That's blocked. Gets it back. Finds Girard. Kerfoot dangling out in front. Score! The redirect by Colin Wilson. And the Avs make the Blackhawks pay for their indiscretions. It's a 5-on-3 power play goal. They've taken a 2-1 lead as Wilson redirects home his 11th of the year.
And Pete, it takes lots of guts for Kerfoot to make that pass. Yes, he's there. to make it, but we have McKinnon post. Gerard and McKinnon are going back and forth, and it goes down to Kerfoot. That was his chance. Wilson's in front saying, just get that saucer pass on my stick, and I'm going to bury it.
Wilson's hit post. He's been robbed.
Goals called back on him?
Yeah.
Guys, right now.
Out in front, Brassard. Oh, and a drag move. It's knocked away. To the point for Keith. Power play is over. Jost is out of the box. Seabrook with his shot. Kick saved by Grubauer. Carried ahead. Soderberg finds Jost. He's free. In with a shot. Saved by Crawford. And that's going to do it. So the Avs will carry the lead into the dressing room. This game, guys, has been a whole lot of fun.
At skating pucks out of his own zone. And when he's doing that, he's on his A game. 2 assists last game, 1 assist tonight. Now it's time for a goal, Sammy.
Terry Johnson with a long shot. Score! It was deflected down low. This may go to Sven Andrighetto as Johnson let it fly from just inside the blue line. And the Avs have taken a 3-1 lead early in period number 3.
The Blackhawks are looking at it. Crawford immediately said it was a high stick.
After review, we have a good goal.
Yes, that scope just a little bit off kilter right now. To break it back in. Finds Taves. Got it around Johnson. Taves backhand shot. Saved by Grubauer. Look at it. Finds Gustafsson in the circle. Back to Kane. Back far side shot. Saved by Grubauer.
He is getting everybody to move, and then he's moving it across. Look at this save right here. DeBrincat did not miss anything on that one.
You're right,
that was right where he wanted to go. He had it perfect, but guess what? Grubauer again, it was better.
Sakura to the point, and it goes through Keith and out. Foot race. Here goes JT Compher. He's got the puck in. Backhand shot, and Compher may have gotten a piece of that one with the right pad. Compher with perfect position and a lot of steam and momentum. Back in Sakura. Cross-ice pass. Good play by Nemeth to break that one up, and there's a broken stick. Saw it up to the point. Here's Gustafsson, his shot. Score! And the Blackhawks get within one on a long-range shot by Erik Gustafsson.
And he just, see the little look he had? That's when you got it going. He didn't bury his head and just fired. He had a little look. And then he fires it by the guy coming out at him, just misses that first leg. Bobby Orr, I've said it before, you always said, get it by the ankle and you'll hit the net. He did a perfect job of that.
And so the Hawks are within one. Flip pass to Brinkett. Got through a check, walks it in, gives it off for Kane. Tipped away in the Avs, turn up ice. There's an empty net. Brassard looking, scoots in, shoots, and scores! Crawford vacated. Brassard says, I'll do the honors. And the Avs, with 2:20 to go in the third, have taken a 4-2 lead over the Chicago Blackhawks. Get off for Saad. Finds Kane at the half boards. Kane, head up. A quick shot knocked away. Back to Seabrook it goes. Now to Kane one-timer. Saved by Grubauer. He'll jump on top of the rebound with 1:03 left. It's the first of back-to-back home and homes. And the Avs take care of the Chicago Blackhawks for Sven Andrighetto, the first game winner of the year on the redirect, the third of his career. The Avs move right back in to the number 8 slot.
It's just a win you had to have, and the belief grows stronger by the day that the Avalanche can get themselves realistically back into the playoffs.